Uh-oh, keto peeps. It's Girl Scout cookie season. The way I see it, you have two options. You can lock your doors, close your blinds, and avoid eye contact with those cute little Girl Scouts. Or you can make your own keto versions. So today on All Day I Dream About Food, we're making my Keto Tagalong Bars. Another great way to stay on track is by sipping at an electrolyte drink like Element. It's got great flavor, no sugar, and the perfect balance of electrolytes to keep you hydrated. And staying hydrated like this means I'll be less likely to succumb to temptation. And did you know that these vital nutrients help ward off headaches, fatigue, and muscle cramps? I make Element part of my daily routine to help me stay active. Right now, Element is offering my subscribers a free sample pack with any order. That's 8 single-serving packets free with any Element order. This is a great way to try all 8 flavors or share Element with a salty friend. Get yours at drinkelement.com/dreamaboutfood. This deal is only available through my link. You must go to drinkelement.com/dreamaboutfood. So let's get started on the crust. Now this is a true shortbread style crust, which means you're working cold butter into flour and sweetener. So I have a 1/4 cup of butter here, and it's chilled, and I've cut it into small pieces. I'm gonna set that aside for now, and I'm using my food processor to help me work it all in together. So I'm adding 1 1/4 cups of almond flour. And you could use other flours here. You could use sunflower seed flour or pecan flour, but almond flour makes the most like shortbread. Then I have 1/3 cup of granular swerve and a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And I'm just gonna pulse that a few times to get it nicely mixed. And now I'm gonna take my chilled butter pieces and I'm just gonna scatter them over top of the almond flour mixture. And now you just want to pulse on your food processor until the mixture resembles fine crumbs. Now we want to take an 8 by 8 inch square baking pan, and you can grease it lightly to get the bars out more easily. And we can pour our almond flour mixture right into there. And you want to spread it out evenly in the pan and press it into the bottom. And if you want to even it out really nicely, you can take a flat bottomed glass or a flat bottomed measuring cup or any kind of implement that you can kind of work it in and press it down into the bottom of the pan. And now our shortbread crust is ready for the oven. It goes in at 350 for 15 to 18 minutes. You want it to be nice and golden brown, and then you want to let it cool completely. Okay guys, our crust is out of the oven. It has been cooling for about half an hour, and it's nice and firm to the touch, so we can get going on the filling. So this is a peanut butter filling, and my favorite peanut butter to use, all natural, no stir Santa Cruz. This stuff is fantastic. It's hard to find sometimes. All my grocery stores are out right now, but you know, keep it on hand when you find it. I have 2/3 cup of peanut butter here, and I'm gonna put it in a microwave safe bowl. Now, if you don't have a microwave or you don't want to use one, you can also do this in a pan on the stove. You just want to heat it very carefully. 2/3 cup of peanut butter and a 1/4 cup of butter. And I'm just going to melt this together in the microwave. And once those are nicely melted and you can stir them together, you're going to add some powdered sweetener. So I have 1/2 cup of powdered swerve here. And you want to whisk that in until it's nice and smooth. If you just keep whisking, you'll get all the little lumps of the sweetener out. Now you're going to whisk in a 1/4 cup of heavy cream and 1/2 teaspoon of extract. You can use vanilla, but it's also really nice if you add caramel extract. And whisk those in until smooth. And basically you're ending up with a nice creamy peanut butter frosting. Then you just want to take your crust and spread it over. So we'll just pour that on top. And whenever I need to spread anything nicely, I love these little offset spatulas because it can get right into the corners of the pan. And once you've got your peanut butter filling all nicely spread and evened out, you want to get it into the fridge to set for about 20 minutes. The final step is to create a chocolate topping for our bars. So I am putting 3.5 ounces of sugar-free chocolate chips in here. And I've got 2 tablespoons of butter, and I've cut it into a couple of pieces. And I'm going to melt these together in the microwave. Now, mind you, I just want to show you, I am using the same bowl that I did my peanut butter in, because why dirty another bowl? So just a little less to clean up. So I'm going to do this in the microwave, but you can again do this in a pot over the stove over very low heat. When melting chocolate in the microwave, you want to make sure you're doing it very slowly. So you want to put it in for 30 seconds and then stir in between and put it back in. Now you're going to grab your chilled bars out of the fridge and you're going to pour your chocolate all over top. So then you just want to spread your chocolate topping nice and evenly over the bars. And then what I like to do is shake my pan a little to make everything even out nicely so you don't have spreading marks. Great. And now they are ready for the fridge again. You want to get them back in for about half an hour until your chocolate is set. Okay guys, we have our Copycat Keto Tagalong Bars and they have set completely and I'm going to cut into them. Now I like to take a bench knife, which is straight across, and cut straight up and down so I don't have to cut my pan. And also I like to warm it a little so it cuts through the chocolate a little more easily. Oh, cutting through very nicely. Get all the way down into that crust. Yay, we get to take a bite. Okay, see if I can get one out nicely. Come on, come on. Ooh, I think that's coming out very nicely. Ah, look at that. You've got your nice layers with your shortbread, your peanut butter, and a nice layer of chocolate on top. Doesn't that look delicious? Let's take a bite. Ooh! That makes me so happy. That is so good. This, my friends, in my personal opinion, just as good or better than what you could get from your local Girl Scouts. For this delicious keto copycat recipe and so many more, please check out alldayidreamaboutfood.com.